Hello viewers, welcome to English Made Easy. Today's topic is kinds of nouns, session 6. But before I go on, please do me a favor by clicking on the icon button to share, like and subscribe so that when I post a new video, you will be the first person to receive it. Thank you. So, dear viewers, I would like to say that in the previous video 1 to 5, we have learned about different parts of speech, and the first part of speech was nouns and pronouns. So that time we got some ideas about what is called noun, what is called pronoun, and based on nouns definition we got idea that there are two types of some basic names we got: common nouns and proper nouns. So let's just review little bits about nouns. So actually, what do you call as nouns? So nouns are generally names. We call it noun in Hindi. But when it comes to grammar, we give a specific name to name that is called nouns. Nouns has two categories: common nouns and proper nouns. But apart from that, there is another different names which we are going to learn in this session 6. So let us begin our different types of noun. Kinds of nouns. So here you can see kinds of nouns given. As I say, there are two types of nouns. One is given as common nouns and B, proper nouns. The common nouns are the names or those names given in common to all persons. Let's say it not only applies to persons, सिर्फ इंसानों को नहीं मिलते हैं, places or things of the same class. Proper nouns are the names of particular persons, places or things. For example, common nouns जो है वो हमेशा जनरल होते हैं, हमेशा से वो यूनिक नहीं होते हैं. दे यूनिक इन द सेंस कि if you call a river, it is river, but when you give a river some particular name or you identify that this river's name is Thames or is a Mississippi or Ganges or Yamuna or Satluj, then it becomes a proper name. Let us go through some examples so you will get more idea about common and proper names. Compare the nouns man and Mohan. The noun men is the name that one shares with the whole class of men. Meaning, when you are talking about a dog, then dog represent the whole class or group of dogs all around the world. But when you are talking about somebody's name, when you are uttering, when you are saying, जब आप बोलते हो किसी का नाम लेके, तो that means you are talking only to that person, to the specific, to the particular person. If I'm talking to a girl and her name is Savita, then I will just say, or I'm talking to Savita, not only a girl, right? But the noun Mohan is the name of a particular man, so we call man a common noun and Mohan a proper noun. Similarly, girl, month, city, country are common nouns, while Mary, April, Madras, India are proper nouns. Note that proper nouns begin with a capital letter. What does it mean? यहाँ पे देखो दो एग्जाम्पल दिए हैं, मैन एंड मोहन. तो जब मैन है वो कॉमन नाउन है, उसका फर्स्ट लेटर देखिए सेकेंड अल्फाबेट यानी कि स्मॉल लेटर में है, और यहाँ पे मोहन का फर्स्ट जो लेटर है इट्स कैपिटल. दैट मीन्स प्रॉपर नेम ऑलवेज स्टार्ट विद अ कैपिटल लेटर. Now going back to common nouns. Common nouns include another class known as collective nouns. यहाँ पे मैं कुछ बताना चाहूंगी कि What is collective nouns? It represents, it talks about group of people, group of animals, group of things. Is plural always, right? But that is why it is called collective nouns or collective names. A collective noun names और group और collection, जो ब्रैकेट में दिया है आपको यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो. A collective noun names, noun यानी names. A group जो एक झुंड में होते हैं, एक ग्रुप में होते हैं, एक टोली में होते हैं. और कलेक्शन में जिसको बोला जाता है कि कलेक्शन में होते हैं, तो किसका कलेक्शन होता है? ऑफ पीपल, यस, ऑफ एनिमल्स एंड थिंग्स, रिगार्डेड एज ए होल. आप उसको एक कम्युनिटी, होल मीन्स एक पूरा ग्रुप, एक है, ऐसे एक करके हम उसको काउंट करते हैं. वी कैन काउंट द होल ग्रुप as a community, as particular one number, two number, like that. For example, down below here देखो, we are given this examples crowd. So what exactly the meaning of crowd is? So that is a group of people, right? When you are in the market or in a public place, or you are in the auditorium, where you see many countable, I mean you can count them, but there are many people there. But what will you say? Okay, they are a group of people, but instead of talking, there are a group of people in an auditorium or in the theater, we say there is too much crowd, right? Then comes army. What is army? Army is a group of soldiers. There is no one man or one girl who is working as army. They work as a whole group of soldiers, and it is called army, and we given the name, collective name, army. So यहाँ पे crowd and army are collective nouns or names. Another examples we say flock, a group of sheep. Remember sheep जो है हमेशा प्लूरल और सिंगुलर में सेम रहता है. It always remains the same in a singular and plural. The group of sheep is called flock. It's a group, it's a herd. Fleet, a group of sheep. This sheep is an animal we are talking about, and these ships are those like a jahaj, yeah, you can say it's a boat, but a giant boat. So that's why we call it a group of sheep. और जब वो कतार में बहती है या उसको सेल किया जाता, तो that means it's become a fleet. Then comes some grammarians treat collective noun as a separate class from common nouns. Some grammarians, some जो व्याकरण विदेता है, वो हमेशा इसको एक अलग ग्रुप में देखते हैं. Nouns can also be divided into concrete nouns and abstract nouns. Look at the following. What is concrete nouns and abstract nouns? मैं बताना चाहती हूँ कि concrete nouns या names ऐसी चीज, ऐसा नाम या चीजें होती है कि जो आप उसको टच कर सकते हो, फील कर सकते हो अपनी सेंसेस के द्वारा. अगर मैं यहाँ पे बैठी हूँ, वो मेरे आसपास की चीजों को अगर मैं टच करती हूँ, तो वो कॉन्क्रीट चीजें हैं, वो फिजिकल अपीयरेंस में है, उनको हम देख सकते हैं. वी कैन सी देम, वी कैन टच देम, एंड वी कैन फील देम. दैट इज व्हाई दे आर कॉन्क्रीट थिंग्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, इन योर ओन हाउस you can see you have fans, you have doors, you have flower vase, you have tables, you have chairs, so many other things you can count. So they are physical objects. वो आंख से देखने जैसी और दिखी जा सके ऐसी चीजें हैं. दैट इज वाई इसको जो नाम या नेम्स अप्लाइड होते हैं, वो कॉन्क्रीट नाउन्स होते हैं. और दूसरा होता है एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स. आपके थॉट्स, आपके आइडियाज, योर कॉन्सेप्ट्स, योर फीलिंग्स, विच वॉट एवर यू से बट कैन नॉट बी सीन, ओनली जस्ट टू फील. जब आप उसको सिर्फ फील कर सकते हो, तो दिस आर एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स. लुक एट द फॉलोइंग. यहाँ पे दिया है, देखिए, टेबल हाउस एंड ब्यूटी and darkness. You can see table and house, beauty and darkness. You can see table, you can touch table, you can see the house with your eyes, you can touch the house, you can see, you can feel, but you cannot touch the beauty, you cannot touch the darkness, you can only just feel it. Again, lion, and another one is, you can see here, lion and bravery and freedom. Lion आप उसको देख सकते हो, आप उसके साथ दूर से बात कर सकते हो, but you cannot just go near, right? It's just जो bravery and freedom. Bravery and freedom can be expressed. You can just feel it, but you cannot touch it. So nouns under A are concrete nouns, while those under B are abstract nouns. We can touch and see a table, a house, just as I said before, कि भाई हम इन चीजों को छू सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं. A lion, a man, they are concrete things. We cannot touch or see beauty, darkness, bravery, freedom. Abstract noun refers to feelings, ideas or qualities and concepts. आपकी जो सोच है, आपका जो थॉट है, उसको हम देख नहीं सकते. कॉन्क्रीट नाउन्स एंड एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स में बी ट्रीटेड एज सब डिवीजन ऑफ कॉमन नाउन्स. ये किसकी सब डिवीजन से? कॉमन नाउन्स के. रिमेंबर, कॉन्क्रीट नाउन्स एंड एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स, you can refer and treat them as a subcategory of subdivision, मतलब उसके secondary parts हो सकते हैं of common nouns. In some grammars they are referred to as separate classes. The most useful classification of noun is whether they are countable or uncountable. Here we go. Now, अब हमने concrete देख लिए, फिर हमने आगे उसके आगे हमने देखा कि भाई कॉमन प्रॉपर के साथ साथ काउंटेबल एंड अनकाउंटेबल पहले आना चाहिए था, पर इसको बाद में इसलिए रखा है कि वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड इजीली. So now we can see abstract noun and uncountable noun. Some viewers get upset with the concrete countable and uncountable and meaning that आप उसको नहीं देख सकते हो. But there is little bit difference. I will explain you later. But let's go through first the countable and uncountable names. The most useful classification of noun is whether they are countable or uncountable. Okay. Countable nouns are those nouns जिसको आप अपनी फिंगर पे you can count it. 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apple, 4 tables, 5 chairs, 6 fans, like that. Uncountable, definitely it's opposite. We cannot count it. In a simple manner, if we talk, compare the nouns cup, bag, and house with the nouns. These are the countable, but like nouns such as milk, sugar, ink, gold, they are uncountable. We can count cups, bags, pans, houses. We say 1 cup, 2 bags, 5 pans, many houses. But we cannot count milk, sugar, ink, gold. We do not say 1 milk, 2 milks, 10 sugars, 5 golds. Nouns like ink, bag, pen, house are countable nouns or countables. अगर आप उसके पीछे nouns नहीं लगा रहे हो, still it is called countable. Nouns like sugar, ink, gold are uncountable nouns, that is uncountable, or you can remove the nouns from it. अब उसका समरी देख लेते हैं. तो कॉमन नाउन्स जो है वो कॉमन नाउन्स के अंडर में आप देखो कलेक्टिव नाउन्स है. कलेक्टिव नाउन्स के बारे में वी जस्ट लर्न दैट ग्रामेरियंस सेपरेट देम, but it's okay. Collective nouns always talk about a whole group as a one, right? And then common nouns has subdivisions or subcategories, as we learn concrete nouns and abstract nouns. Concrete nouns are those names which are very, very easy to understand, meaning you can see, you can feel, you can touch. Abstract nouns, you cannot see. Sometimes beauty, I just say beauty by makeup, you can see, or if somebody is naturally beautiful, you can see. But mostly abstract nouns can only be felt, और उसकी feeling की जा सकती है. Then comes countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are those nouns which you can count, जिसको आप count कर सकते हो, and uncountables are those that represents your ideas, thoughts, and concepts. Now, last summary, we talk about the proper nouns. Proper nouns only are those nouns who are different than common nouns. Proper nouns means to a very specific particular name given or nouns given to somebody, like places, people, or animals, or any other thing, right? So I believe that this common noun and proper noun has make a wide understanding in you, and also apart from that, other nouns what we learn today, it makes you having a good sense. So guys, today we have finished nouns with its different kinds and subcategories. Remember, whenever you do speaking, or whenever you like to speak, try at home, stand before mirror and learn what you have just gone through. You have to know these different parts of speech, then you know what they are talking about, right? I believe that this video will help you in getting more idea about the basics of English language, and it will later help you whenever you try to talk confidently. It will definitely help you, I believe. But before I close or sum up, please do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. So anytime I put a video, you will be the first person to receive it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.